Hopefully we weren't out for very long.
Alright, we're checking.
Ah, we are live.
Yeah, okay, I can see myself again. Awesome. Well, this stream's just been a rigmarole of technical issues so far, hasn't it?
Rigmarole.
Comes with the territory, I suppose.
Yeah, and I don't have the best internet either, so, you know.
Oh, man.
Could be that.
My good old internet service provider, Charter Spectrum, has been out for, I want to say, like, almost all of yesterday and a good hour or two today. It's kind of a mess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the good thing about Blue Ridge is that it's not offline too often, but sometimes we get these weird, like, slowness spikes. I don't know how else to phrase it. Where it will get, like, our internet will become unusably slow for a while, and I don't know. It's very strange. But it is kind of a mom and pop ISP, so what do you want, I guess?
Despite Comcast being, evil, they have done fairly well by me. The internet doesn't get come in unless the weather's been like really bad. And that's usually because like a line got broken somewhere.
Yeah, usually the only time ours goes out is if there's like a blizzard or something like that, and a line fell down somewhere. Although,
of course,
sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I did make a payment to these people like almost a week ago now, and they still haven't processed it, so that's fine. But I don't know if that's even them. That might be a PayPal thing.
Well, I finally got the stream to work.
That's good.
It took like an eternity, and I have to watch it through the web browser as opposed to the app itself, but I got it.
Oh, that's right. There is like a Twitch app.
Yeah, that's actually what I typically use because I'm on my iPad more often than I am on an actual computer.
Right. I forgot that was even a thing.
It is most definitely.
Lipstick.
I don't suppose anybody knows if I went to the item room on this floor or not.
I got lipstick stains on my passport.
Oh no. Not again. I actually don't mind that song that much.
Is that golden poop?
Yep. It does exactly what you think it was. It does exactly what you think it does when you destroy it.
Trust the Midas touch.
But yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to evoke the 10 second song's cover of that song, which is better.
I don't think I've ever heard that one. I've seen a couple of that guy's videos, but not very many.
And the chest has spikes.
Yep. They added that in AB Plus, and a lot of people were not very happy with it. For a while... Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
What I was going to say is... my understanding is that for a while they didn't do that thing where if you got close to them but didn't touch them, the spikes would pop out. You would only ever find out by actually opening it. And I guess at some point they changed that, or at the very least that's what I've been told.
There's so much stuff on the side now.
Oh, that's actually an optional feature which you can turn on or off. That's, that's your stats.
Ah, cool.
Which...
With it's like Nuclear Throne or even like Dark Souls, there is a clue that is a very clear before you're even in the danger range that the chest is gonna kill you.
Yeah, a lot.
Dark
Like I
Souls has
said.
that weird chain thing.
Yeah.
This zone has the actual licking lips.
And ones and guns, and you just get into the habit of shooting them to check. But, yeah, like I said, people weren't too happy about that. And I honestly kind of still don't like it, but it's whatever. They added enough cool stuff eventually that I kind of am over my issues with AB+. Although we haven't really run into anything yet that's super, like, weird and cool to people who haven't seen the expansion, but I don't know how many of those there are left that, like, actually play Isaac a bunch.
So, a question for you then. Since I only, like, last remember playing it when Rebirth first came out, would it be more worthwhile to just get Rebirth on its own or to get Afterbirth with it?
It kind of depends on your point of view. Because, well, first of all, there's two expansions that came out after Rebirth. Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus are different things. But there's definitely a lot more stuff in the AB Plus release, but not all of it is good, so it's kind of an open question, I guess. It's like, do you want more game, or do you want, like, a tighter, more refined experience?
Of course it has Corn Attack. Of course it does.
Yeah, see, the thing is, you play this game for long enough, and it doesn't even, like, scan as weird anymore. You just kind of get used to it. I did get Buddy in a box for the first time. I don't think I've ever had that item before. Like, a familiar that changes every floor? That's pretty interesting. But, yeah. I'm actually just realizing now, it's been quite a while since we last did one of these, but stuff kept getting in the way.
Yeah, life.
I was in Florida for a week and a half. That was an experience.
I finished my second year of college.
That's good.
I graduated.
Yeah. Nice.
I graduated.
It's better than not graduating.
True.
I've been there. But, yeah, Florida was an experience because we drove down, and my mom is the only one of us who can drive. And
gosh, that's a long way.
Yeah, it was like 18 hours in the car down and then another 18 back, or something like that.
Just like never drive.
I've driven up to like the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area, or down to Florida, but never like all the way up.
Yeah.
Practically the entire eastern seaboard, man.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't drive into Florida. It's long.
Oh no, it was horrible. Like I mean, the trip itself was fine. Like once we got there, it wasn't like amazing or anything, but it was a fine trip. But the drive to and from was just like
absurd.
It's just a long trip. It's a very long trip.
Exactly. Florida is long. They designed it specifically to make it very difficult to escape.
Well, the weird thing is we didn't even go that far into Florida. Like we went to
Florida's plenty far.
We went to Clearwater. So we weren't like down in the Keys or anything, but still.
And there's nothing worth going to the Keys anyways.
Jimmy Buffett is there sometimes.
There is nothing worth going to the Keys.
Hey, don't you want a cheeseburger in paradise?
Nothing. I can't even eat cheeseburgers. What are you trying to find me with?
Would you rather a cheeseburger in hell?
Hey.
No cheese.
I forgot that this daily only went to Mom, so I win.
Hey.
What was my rank? 3,504th. Yay.
Not bad.
Just out of curiosity, where is Eggman?
Is it ranked by time?
There's like a fairly complicated scoring system. I guess NL didn't do the daily yet today. Okay. What am I friends with the guy for, honestly? I guess I will just do some normal runs now.
Cool.
Play as Apollyon. Yeah, so...
Nuclear phone question.
Yeah.
Favorite character.
Oh man, YV.
Robot. I like Robot a lot.
I'm so disappointed because I started my Nuclear Throne save on my laptop, and I had to end up restarting it on my computer, like my desktop computer, because my laptop is dead now. So I have to go in again and basically unlock him, like, as if I hadn't done it.
I forgot that they even added unlocks to that game, because for the longest time it was just that everybody was unlocked from the start.
I've actually grown pretty fond of Plant recently.
Plant's good too, yeah. What do you have to do to unlock YV?
Fast.
Adrenaline.
So basically, there's
Golden weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get a screwdriver and then take it to the like 3rd level set, and there's like a car that only like spawns like on that set of levels, and you have to hit it.
That's 5th level.
Okay, yeah, I remember that trick. I just didn't know that you had to do it to unlock YV now. Okay.
I actually spent a lot of time trying to get golden weapons for everyone. Because that's how you eventually unlock YV's B skin.
Is this the one where he's got like his eyes closed and he floats?
Yes. The
Yeah.
big one.
I'm not nearly
Yeah,
hardcore
see.
enough for that.
Frog now has a wrench. YV and Crystal have shotguns. Eyes and Robot have grenade launchers, and Plant has a shotgun. No, wait. Crystal has a machine gun. Plant has shotgun.
What the heck? Sorry, I'm just confused by item interactions in Isaac again. That's one thing about this game that people tend to either love or hate, is that you have to memorize a lot of item interactions. Because they don't...
So many synergies.
Yeah, a lot of them don't always make logical sense. And right now I have one that I've never used before, so...
Yeah, sounds about right.
Something called Adrenaline. They added a new syringe to the game.
Boosting my adrenaline. Percocet, Molly Percocet.
Something like that, yeah. There's the new mod we'll make. Anytime you pick up a syringe, that plays. Tears. Well, I certainly don't need this, so we will suck it up.
Now that I think about it, there is that one SCP that has the weird tears.
I think there's probably several that have weird tears by now. That site's been going on for like a long time.
Yeah, but they don't like to repeat themselves.
You know, in a lot of ways, this game is almost the antithesis of a Johnson & Johnson shampoo commercial, because there are so many tears.
You mad, man. But yeah, the one I was thinking of specifically basically, there's this godlike entity that goes to this alternate Earth and gives everyone magical cures that get that get used as a panacea cure for everything.
Interesting.
But it turns out that the tears degrade mental capacity, something like that, and it also just makes these like giant corpses that walk.
Interesting.
It's terrifying.
The SCP Foundation is a very odd thing. I'm told that it was spun off from like some kind of forum project on something awful or somewhere, and I don't. It's just kind of sort of a singular entity in a.
It was always one of those
In the
things that
internet.
I saw like on TVT back when I was like first on there, and like always saw it around like everywhere, but never fully understood it.
Yeah, it feels like I'm walking on sunshine. What the hell is
It's
this?
deep. It goes in.
And
it
don't
goes
it
in
feel
theory.
good?
Anyway, yeah, that's one of those things that's got like a very insular fan culture and everything.
I've tried to write SCPs SCPs in the past, but I am apparently not good at it.
You're a rave baby for a second there.
Rave baby?
Yep,
Ray baby.
rave baby.
Because he lit up
Yep.
and was a rainbow. Yeah, I'm not sure what that pill does. That's a new one.
Maybe once we get popular, that should be our fandom name, the Rave Babies.
The rave baby.
No, the Ray Boys. The Ray Boys.
God. I like Rave Babies better because it also sounds like a terrible, like, 90s toy product. Sell those next to, like, Furbies and Troll dolls. You push their belly button, they light up all sorts of colors.
The new ones play music.
Yeah. I can see the terrible commercials in my mind's eye right now. Oh, new
Oh
Rave
God, I hear music. Stop that, Jane.
Ooh, the Omega Penny.
Question is, which EDM star would be the first to partner with Rave?
The
Babies to
Chainsmokers.
start, like, oh my god.
Is that even a question?
It had to be either them or like Diplo or something.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know, because like the time frame lines up better if it was Diplo.
Yeah.
So maybe him first, and then like the Chainsmokers later. Becomes like a
Chainsmokers
generational
would be
thing.
the 2015 reboot.
The 20th anniversary.
This movie.
Yeah. Rave Baby is the film.
It's exactly like the Smurfs.
Or Trolls.
Not just in the same genre, but the exact.
It's just the same movie. Again.
Yes.
Sure, I'll use
And
the
people,
Ace of Clubs.
and people just still buy it.
Well, of course.
Smurfs movie. How did that even happen?
Um,
Oh right, the Chipmunks.
deprecated
What's weird about
ISPs
Smurfs,
and
the movie, is that they've tried it twice now, and both times it still has not worked.
well, have you heard about that town in Spain that like
Painted self-blue, yeah.
yeah, and there was like a marketing tie-in, and they kind of still do it.
Yeah.
We live in a strange universe.
What a time to be alive.
Watpa. Indeed. Also, apparently I do much better at this game when I'm not paying any attention to it whatsoever.
Relatable.
Jane has activated Zen mode.
Yeah, my stats are like not very good at all, but it doesn't seem to be a problem.
If there is one thing that I have learned from Destiny, it is that stats do not matter if you are having fun.
That's true. Although in Isaac, usually you want at least either your damage or your rate of fire to be high. Or else there is no fun to be had, and then it's just suffering.
I am an ROS hound in basically every game that I play. I do not understand why. It's just instinctive at this point.
Me too. I don't like firing slowly.
Oh.
Yeah, rate of fire.
Yeah.
High DPS.
Yeah. There's actually some items in this game that are good, but I don't care for them because they slow your rate of fire down. Like, the chocolate milk, for instance. You have to, like, charge your shots to use it.
I think I actually like low DPS.
You mean, like, low rate of fire?
Low firing rate.
High damage?
Yeah.
That works in this game, too, but it's not my preferred style. Although, by the same token, there is an item called soy milk, which raises your tier. It takes off the limit on your rate of fire and boosts it way up, but also makes your damage terrible, which is not very useful. So there is some middle ground.
It's Muffin Undertale.
What?
Oh shit, it's Muffin Undertale.
But why? And where?
Because spiders.
Oh, okay. This stream co-sponsored by Bluetooth speakers. Is that what those were again?
Yep.
Is anybody even here? Like, are we just, like, talking to the void?
We just might be, but I mean, it's okay.
That's alright. The VOD will be
As
up
long as
later.
we're having fun.
Yeah, I mean, it would be much worse if I was here, like, by myself doing that. And I've been in that situation once or twice, and it's not very fun. Okay. Look, I don't...
My brother's listening to Michael Jackson, and it's kind of beautiful.
That's good. What Michael Jackson is he listening to? What song?
Billie Jean.
That's a good one. I think I actually, like, very faintly hear it.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not loud enough to make the content ID thing go.
Even if it is, I mean, I don't make any money off of these things anyway, so I don't really care too much.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Like,
Yeah.
What's up?
Talking to him about it.
Oh, it's okay, but...
Yeah, I'm switched away from Discord, so I can't actually mute it, like, on demand right now.
That's alright. I honestly think it's kind of funny, but, you know, it's up to you.
It is honestly pretty hilarious.
Occasionally hear extentation over the...
Just the fact that we're streaming and, like, you can kind of hear a little bit of Michael Jackson in the background.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna fight an angel now. Is this Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Just get yourself a nice Damnation gun and you're set.
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
References to comics nobody's read.
Damnation gun. Damnation gun.
Damnation Gun sounds like a good name for a metal band.
Damnation gun.
Wait, feature? Is a feature.
Like...
Their first album is called Smite the Gods.
And instead of that, like, usual death metal band font, they have, like, their logo is in, like, red steel-bolted letters.
Nice.
There you go. There's everyone's free design idea for the day.
Which comic though?
Ravebabies and Damnation guns.
That can be the title of this episode.
Nice.
We didn't title the episodes before now, but now we do.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Betray. Which comic?
Scud the disposable assassin.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I should have known that.
I have seen things about that comic, and it is apparently very good.
Oh, I'm trash. I love it. Like, if my social media presence has not made that abundantly clear, there will
Exactly.
yeah.
It's
That's
I
fine.
should have known that.
At least you, interact with the things you take your avatars from, because, I mean, I got that new one the other day on Twitter, and I've never played the thing that's from. I'm not even entirely sure what the name of the character
I'm very
is.
particular about the things that I use for my social media stuff, because I like to choose characters and stuff that I'm really identify with heavily, and Drywall from Scud is definitely one of those.
That's fair.
I mean, I do tend to use a lot of avatars from Gun Show, and I do care a lot about Gun Show.
Gun Show is great.
I actually wrote Casey Green fan mail once.
Gun Show is and actual fans of the comic are gonna hate me for phrasing it this way, but that's the one that the This Is Fine dog is from, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a terrible meme, by the way.
I read some of that a few years ago, or not a few years ago, a few months ago. And, the last comic is about the dog from that haunting a house or something.
Question Hounds.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I didn't read the entire thing, but...
That was an odd ending.
Yeah,
it's
but...
It's very Gun Show, but it's very odd at the same time.
Yeah, when you have a comic like that, that's really the only way to end it.
So, regarding Casey Green in particular, I really like He Is a Good Boy.
What's that? What? What's it?
One of the two he's been doing recently with the Acorn.
Okay. Hey, also, I can't move any direction but left. Oh, there we go. It just stopped. Alright. Something wrong with this controller.
Is lip syncing to The Way You Make Me Feel Ridiculous in my room, in the mirror, and it's kind of amazing.
Good.
I think we're lucky that we don't have a face cam, because it would probably be very embarrassing.
No, we're deeply unlucky that we don't have a face cam, because that would be...
hilarious.
I mean, we'd either end up on, one of those Twitch highlight reels or on r/streamer fails. One or the other.
Well...
Or both.
Once I invest in a heavier setup, we will definitely think about recreating this experience.
This thing actually has a camera built into it, but I don't like to show my face very often. Especially not right now, because I'm all, disheveled and I'm wearing pajamas and a shirt that says McRib is back on it. So, you know.
Oh god. I cannot be seen right now. I haven't trimmed my beard in ages.
Yeah.
Oh god, the shirt I'm wearing, it's sleeveless.
The way you said that.
Relatable.
It's sleeveless.
I don't usually wear things without sleeves. Just that I was walking last night and I didn't have anything else that was sufficiently sporty for it.
I actually
also walking at night. That was awesome. I should do that more often.
I always, when I am outside at night, I'm always afraid that something's going to fall in my hair, like a bug or something.
Man, your baby's face is gnarly right now.
Yeah, they get that way. It's just kind of the Isaac circle of life.
Yeah.
There's actually an object, though we have not seen it yet, that lets you change your appearance. Just kind of for fun. It has a random chance to spawn in the starting room on each floor.
What's with the tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Like,
Hearts?
the red things that...
Like, yes, those things.
The red things that you keep, like, crying
Shoot.
on.
The tomatoes.
Like, in last room.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are a bit behind, so I don't know. There are objects on the ground?
Yeah, they're like red things that get smaller as you cry on.
Oh, those are, what are those called? I forget the name of the enemy, but, they're like these gross wart creatures that fire blood at you. Isaac is kind of a strange game in that way.
Yeah.
What is with this guy in flesh?
What guy? Ed?
Yes, the guy who did this.
You know what's great is that this game is actually like significantly toned down from his earliest work, back when he.
I played it.
Yeah, I mean his first game was just called Cunt, so I mean, you know, you can only go down from there, or
the first
up.
exposure I think I had to his stuff was probably Time, or whatever.
Time.
It's pronounced Time Fuck.
Okay.
I actually don't know that for sure, but I like to tell people that.
The one that is not Time Fuck.
Yeah. There's a sequel to that
Mine
coming out
was-
soon.
Mine was Spewer, I think.
Mm.
Spewer I actually own on Steam. It's part of the Basement Collection. It's like that.
I bought Super Meat Boy a couple of months ago, although I still haven't installed it on Steam yet. I had it on my Vita and played a little bit of it on there, but then my Vita broke. Same with Isaac.
Yeah, Meat Boy's really good. Very difficult, but it's like maybe the best normal platformer to have come out in like the past 10 years. It's really, really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the praise is well placed.
Yeah. The only thing I don't care for about Meat Boy is that it's kind of a pain in the rear end to get to the special stages, like the warp zones.
It
But,
actually is.
I mean, that's kind of part of the point, but
Yeah,
I would like to just play them,
par
though.
for the course.
Mm-hmm.
I think I managed to get to the one with the cat girl. Like, I can't remember what her like name was,
The cat
but
girl.
it was like a black and white type of stage.
Oh, do
Oh,
you mean
her.
Jill
She's not a cat girl.
from the Mighty Jill Off? Yeah.
Yes.
She's not a cat girl. She is wearing fetish gear.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I've actually played the game that's from, and it's surprisingly, other than the main character's
It's
outfit,
very
it's
tame, yeah.
surprisingly wholesome, yes. Good
Oh,
game,
Not
too.
like, what was it? Ice Tower from like middle school?
Ice
Well,
Tower.
I'll be damned.
No one else played Ice Tower?
I don't think I know
Good.
it.
Good. Also, hi CC.
Oh, is there finally someone in the chat? Hello, CC.
Yeah.
Icy Tower. That's what it was. Icy Tower.
Icy Tower. I don't think I've played that, no. I said this before, but most of the web games I played in middle school were on bonus.com, which is now defunct. So I've had a very hard time finding most of them. Which is a little upsetting. There was this trilogy of shmups in a paper-mache art style called Area Flat that I used to really like. Those I managed to finally find some time ago, but most of the other stuff I have not been able to locate since, and it makes me sad.
Sometime I'm gonna have to go back and play the Shift series. It was,
Oh, yeah!
Oh,
yeah,
series.
a couple of
Shift.
platforms, yeah.
It was
The
like...
guys who originally did the Two Worlds thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
way back then.
That, it was like Shift 2, and then the third one I think had a subtitle, didn't it? Or was
Yeah,
it just Shift 3?
I remember there were
Shift-
4
the shift.
really good ones, and then the 5th one was kind of like a weird remake of the first one, and it wasn't like very good. So
Hmm, okay.
Yeah.
I was just having a conversation about old Flash games like yesterday, or the day before.
We should really do
that
It's-
stream that we
yeah.
were talking about before.
Yeah, it's kind of the only issue is that Flash games often don't like to record. Like stuff in browsers
Flash
in
is
general
generally just finicky.
just gets kind of weird. Like I tried recording, what was it? GeoGuessr the one time, and it didn't. You got this weird like nesting effect where it was just like the video within the video within the video on down forever. You know what I mean? It was very odd.
Just streams all the way down.
Yeah. That's also how the universe works, if they didn't tell you
And
that.
turtles.
All the way down.
The turtles are all streamers.
Infinite streamability.
Yes. Has that been used as like a game selling point yet? Infinite streamability? Because it's one of those things, like, it doesn't mean anything, but it sounds impressive.
I'll have to do that if I ever end up making a game.
Yeah, infinite streamability.
I really want to make a platform
Right.
before I'm
That's a
dead.
huh.
Well,
That's why I
I
need to finish making my game.
would
I thought
play.
about that, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to try yours out, Yarrun. I haven't actually gotten the chance to, but I've seen your demos and stuff. So
I mean,
Yeah, I also want to.
fine.
Whoa.
It's out of
Hello.
sucks.
I mean,
What in the hell?
every
That was
game
weird.
has to get like to a certain place, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't rush
I
on.
know it sucks. I know it was always going to suck, but
The more
by
the more
making a game
yeah.
that sucks, you get to make a game that sucks less next time.
I mean, yeah, the most important thing is just getting them done. And I know nobody wants to hear like success advice from someone whose career consists of selling like $500 worth of stuff on Bandcamp, but if you make things, they will come. I'm fighting this fellow
True.
again. But
Corn.
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 You know, the Native Americans call it
Just
maize. Maize.
it's just meat water.
It does look
Just
like meat water.
worse.
Don't insult meat water.
I've never noticed that before.
I said meat water, but worse. Meat water, but worse.
I haven't watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force in like several years. I stepped on the spikes.
It's been a while for me too.
Doctor Weird is good. Doctor
That's
Weird is good.
the guy with like the crazy lab coat and rain boots and junk, right?
Yeah.
Lab coat, yes. Rain boots, no.
He didn't have rain. I
Question,
thought he had
yeah.
rain boots.
Question: does the corn do damage?
Yes. It is dangerous corn. That also sounds like a band name.
We are just a font of band names.
A font of creative ideas. Also, hey, now that someone's actually there, is anybody keeping an eye on the chat? Because I can't see it right now.
I am.
Nothing yet.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just wanted to know.
There are two people here, actually. One is silent.
Huh. I'm looking at your
At least
your
two.
Twitter feed, PJ, and I'm reading your trivia bit from yesterday about Red Food.
Isn't
getting
that
first
like
on
the weirdest
Black
thing?
album. That is very strange.
He does. It's like the one from like before any of them were known for anything. Hold on, I need to take a sip of my drink real quick.
I wonder if Sky Blue has done anything like before LMFAO.
Isn't Sky Blue pretty young? He's like 22
Yeah.
or something. I thought.
Yeah, but Red Foo is old.
You're
Man.
so
He's like
funny.
in his 40s.
Yeah, well, Sky Blue's his nephew, isn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then both of them are related to like Barry Gordy or something.
That explains Nothing, actually. I was gonna say it explains a lot, but it doesn't.
I mean, it might be why they're famous.
I don't know. I actually kind of liked LMFAO when they were popular. I mean, they're not, like, high art or anything, but they were funny. And Sky Blue released a solo album this year, actually, which I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And well, the thing is, he released it under a different name because I guess he like didn't want people to think.
Yeah, that's probably understandable.
I don't remember if it was actually like a rap album or if it was in some other genre or whatever. Pitchfork reviewed
you have
it.
a candle on your head.
Yeah, I do. It's the black candle. It protects me from evil.
Happy birthday.
It's a morning candle.
Thank you.
Made from the bodies of the dead.
There's actually several candles in this game. There's a black one, a blue one, and a red one.
Black candles.
Yep. We should play that on stream.
One London reference. There are actual candles made from the dead in that game.
What game?
Fallen London.
Oh yeah, that seems like a Fallen London thing to do. Is have candles made from dead people in a game. But
it's such a. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's such a good universe.
Yeah.
Wax.
I wish that. This is gonna sound like a backhanded compliment, but I don't really mean it that way. I just kind of wish that there was more game in the games set in Fallen London, because Fallen London itself is like the last
more of a universe than anything else.
Like the last of those. What are they freaking called? There's actually a name for the genre. It's like text-based, massive online, multi-user experience or something ridiculous like that. There used to be a lot of them.
That's a terrible acronym.
Yeah, it's like MMO Mud or something. Or, I don't remember anymore. But there used to be a ton of them, and that's the only one I know of that still is around. So clearly they're doing something right. Yeah, the lemon party pill. It's.
There's always something to see.
Yeah.
Has boats.
There are boats. I like. Why am I forgetting the name of the game? Sunless Sea a lot. But even that, it's just very slow. So I don't know. I wish they would set this. This is unrealistic, but I wish they would set like a, I don't know, like a third-person action game there or something. It'd
They
be
could actually.
They could, but it would also be like completely out of tone for everything else that they've done with the franchise. I don't think they really.
No, it wouldn't.
Wouldn't
just
it be
like the knife and candle game? There is an in-universe game where people just kill each other.
I don't think I ever got that far.
That cheap.
Yeah, I never got super far in Fallen London proper, which is a shame because it's like I said, it's a very cool universe. There's just not, like, it's just not my kind of thing in terms of the actual mechanics.
I get it.
Yeah.
The knife and candle game is actually really finicky and.
Is that like a
plays and
yeah.
a bit annoying actually.
Is that like a mafia type thing? Like
you pick an opponent, one of your friends, and then you each take steps to prepare for the eventual conflict, and then you fight, and whoever read the other person better wins, and you get a little bit of info about what the other person is doing, but
it's mostly like
not
meta.
That much.
It's mostly like meta based. You mean like there's usual plays that people make and that kind of thing?
I'm not sure about the meta. I've never actually done that far
Mm.
that far into it.
Okay.
Cause like it's pretty easy to get the the good the good the good the good prizes. Ones
Mhm.
that actually help outside of outside of knife and candle. Except for one, which I
Hmm.
haven't gotten, which I want because it's like plus 20 plus 20 strength.
Interesting. Yeah, like there used to be, going off of that, there used to be a lot of like text MMOs with like weird little mini games like that, and I don't know whatever happened to all of them. I guess the market just kind of dried up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even like Neopets back in the day was kind of like that.
Neopets.
Also, did you guys hear that thing? Also, is Trey still here?
So,
Okay, sorry.
I just don't call in London, so I'm not really like able
Right.
to contribute much beyond
Sorry.
smiling and
Sorry.
nodding. I mean, I got y'all.
It's okay.
It seems interesting, if not particularly my back.
Yeah. But did you guys hear that thing a couple years ago where it was found out that Neopets was like in part funded by the Church of Scientology?
What?
That,
Oh
this was,
God, no.
Yeah, this was like a proven thing. Was
I'm sorry, what?
I did not misspeak, and you heard me correctly. Uh, they found like
Amazing.
the company that was behind Neopets found out that one of their like I'm trying to recollect this from a news article I read in like 2014, so bear with me here, but like some of their money, or like a fair chunk of their money, was coming from a like front group for the Church of Scientology. And I guess as Neopets kind of started to die off, they were trying to like take over the site more and more somehow or something. It was like this whole thing, and apparently that's part of why the brand is no longer around.
Oh, gross. That was my childhood, damn it.
Yeah, it's sort of
That's where I was first Yarrun.
sucks like a
I
lot.
I was never a Neopets kid, so like I'm really kind of just more like amused by this than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't for very long either. I was into it for like a couple months, and then I think I moved on to Pokemon or
3 or 4
Yu-Gi-Oh
years.
or one of the two.
I
But
have the trading cards that they made. I have them. Like 5 of them.
but yeah, it's very weird. Like the
It's
world
one of those
is
things that reminds you that we live in the timeline where Earth got really weird.
yeah, we live in Neuromancer basically.
I still gotta read that.
I've never read it, but I know enough about it to know that we're living in it.
Yeah.
There's that one very famous passage where he's talking about, like, avatars people have, and it's, like, very similar to how things actually are. Allegedly
Not
a
sure
very...
if that was a sneeze or not, but bless you either way.
Thank you. Also, hi Lex.
Hello, Lexinator. That's my, DM for Dungeons & Dragons.
Our
Cool.
DM.
Well, yeah, Yarrun plays too. And I mean,
do not
honestly,
Dungeons & Dragons, but I would like to.
Yarrun plays more than I do. My character tends to just kind of sit there and occasionally do something.
I always feel bad like I'm driving too much of much of the story.
Honestly, it's fine because this is like the first campaign I've ever been involved in that didn't end after one session, so I kind of need the guidance. I don't know about God,
I'm
but
just I'm just glad that we actually got to
like
level
do some
2.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, if I were to ever get into it, I think it would probably be one of the like alternate versions of it, besides like the original. Because I'm not really much of a fantasy guy, but I have like wanted to get into tabletop RPGs for a while now.
What kind would be to your interest?
I don't know, probably science fiction, something or other.
So like Shadowrun or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that that's very fun, but I've never like looked into that. I do know that one of the pieces of Shadowrun lore in at least one edition was that a dragon is the president of the United States, which is both pretty cool and a market improvement from what we're at right now. So
Really though.
Jane.
what?
CC says she's gonna need you to roll a whiz save roll.
A what?
Shadowrun is also fantasy. It's just like also cyberpunk, CC says, which is actually like ideal because that's really what I did. I think.
I forgot about that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the... Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying? I talked over you, I think.
Nah, I was just reading the chat and then commenting on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
On.
I kind of like the Adventure Time thing, where it's like... just sort of a general... adventure-y genre, and it's not really tied specifically to one or any other in particular. You know what I mean? Kind of.
Yeah, AT setting is fantastic.
CC says, I'm pretty sure Trump is an orange dragon. You
Don't
know,
compliment him like that.
Dragons are much cooler than our president could ever
be. Exactly. Like, at best, like, I don't know.
One of those, like, weird drakes from a Monster Manual 4. A what? Oh, hey, I died. Do 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 do.
To this like weirdo.
Yeah, but
wow.
Yeah, but but evil dragons are still cool.
Let's
That's
do
why
an
you
Eden
fight them, because they're cool. But the Terrorisk, you fight that because it's annoying.
What are we doing here? I started with Libra and the Tier Detonator. That's interesting. And I got This is an interesting item interaction, and I wish I could articulate why without sounding like an idiot.
Do it anyways.
I will attempt to. Alright, so we have Libra, which balances out all of your stats and makes changes to any stat affect all of them instead. So if you were to get, say, 5 damage up, it would instead give you 1 damage up, 1 speed up, 1 rate of fire up, and so on. And then we also got Taurus, which is an item that makes you slower at the start of the room, and then you speed up as the room goes on. So what that does in combination is it makes all of our stats gradually improve as we do a room. It's very odd. You can actually see, if you look on the number counters on the side, they're slowly going up as we do a fight.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Also, is nobody else going to point out the fact that your baby has Sephiroth hair?
Has what?
Sephiroth hair.
Oh, does he? I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, really, so...
I mean, it looks pretty on point there.
I mean, shorter Sephiroth hair.
Well, yeah, of course. But still pretty.
Well, today I learned something. I think all of the Eden, because Eden, his thing is that he starts with 2 random items, and he has.
But graphical limitations, Cherry.
What's up?
Cherry saying that Sephiroth's hair is longer.
Oh. It might be a reference, honestly. Like, I think all of Eden's hairstyles are references to something, and he has, like... I shouldn't call him he. The point of the character is that it's ambiguous. But, they have, like, 8 or 10 or 12 or something like that. Some even number. They added a ponytail in the most recent update, which is pretty good.
CC asks, who here has watched Advent Children?
I did a long time ago.
Is that the weird 3D CGI movie they made?
Nerds.
Yeah. And it's kind of like a sequel, kind of like an adaptation of it.
I have seen that, actually. And furthermore, I think I saw it in theaters.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure my
It got
stepdad
in
took me to
theaters?
save that. What?
It got into theaters?
I think so. I might be thinking of a different sci-fi movie. To be fair, my stepdad took me to see something that was similar to that at the very least. And he was, like... In fact, I pretty distinctly remember that his friend Matt took him, like, dragged us along to see it. And he was, like, really big into JRPGs and stuff.
It might have been The Spirits Within.
Oh, that's right, there was another one. So maybe it was that one.
Yeah. I remember that one being in theaters, but I don't think Advent Children ever got a theatrical release.
Okay, I might be mixing the two up then.
I mean, I don't blame you.
I don't really remember much about it. There's, like, one scene where they're, like, looking at this big hologram projection of DNA or something. I think that's the only scene I even vaguely remember from that film.
Yeah, CC says that's the less weird one compared to Spirits Within, which was trash. Spirits Within was in theaters, but FF wasn't. Advent Children wasn't in US theaters, they think.
Okay.
Spirits Within, aka the recent Square went broke, and had edits.
Okay.
When will video games learn? You can't make video games into movies.
Has there
We
ever been
shouldn't.
one that's even, like, half decent? I can't think of any.
Warcraft is apparently as good as it gets.
Okay.
Wreck-It
I
Ralph
actually...
kind of counts, but only really because it's an original movie that uses video games.
Yeah, but, like, that's the thing, though, because,
Exactly.
like, Wreck-It Ralph is a movie about video games.
Video games rather than being a video
A
game.
video game movie, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Square Enix mergers. You know, like, what the weird thing to me really is not so much the original Square and Enix merger as much as the Square Enix IDOS merger. That one is weird.
Can I stop you for a second? Is it Enix and not Enix? I had no
I think
idea.
both are accepted.
Actually, Enix.
Is
I use Enix.
I
I mean, I don't know.
well, I'm not trying to, like, call you out. I was briefly horrified by the thought that I've been saying it wrong my entire life.
I mean, who really cares, though, to be honest?
But it's like it's one of those things, you know?
Yeah, sure.
It's like when I found out I was pronouncing Toho wrong for like 5 years. DAE?
Ho ho.
To who?
Salute.
Regarding pronunciations of video game companies, my favorite is being really weirded out when people say Ubisoft instead of Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, it is.
That
It
one
is.
gets me.
It is Ubisoft, isn't it?
Both are accepted, and both are accepted because the French pronunciation of it is Ubisoft. But
Okay.
American people say Ubisoft.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We should never never trust the French on anything.
You know what bothered me was when Namco Bandai
You know
became
how to do the
Bandai
numbers?
Namco.
Yeah, that one.
It's like
stuff too.
it's like
Yeah.
they say the equivalent of like 20 for 40 or something, don't they?
Yes.
I died
It's
again.
20. It's 20. 480. 480 is like 20 times 4. And for 97, it's 20 times 4 plus 10 plus 5 plus 7 plus 2.
Hey, when the stream gets to this point, tell me what you guys think about the new run that I just started up.
He's got Junkrat hair.
Okay, but like, are you seeing what the bullets are doing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual.
I'm hoping that this is the trinket I'm holding that's doing this. What is this? Ouroboros worm. Foop foop.
Yeah.
Okay, it is that. Thank God. That's a new one. I've never seen that one before.
Them curve. CC says.
What?
Poop poop, says Lex. CC says them curve. And then Lex says bouncy balls.
They are indeed bouncy balls. Hey, since someone from the Trigger Discord is here, what is it? Can somebody ask what they are watching tonight in the?
It's Curse of the Lupin movie.
Ah, okay.
Totally gone.
It's like.
Curse of
Okay.
Cagliostro. The Lupin movie.
Okay. It's like a little bit rude of me, maybe, but we might just keep going then, because I don't really want to see that. I don't know, though. If there's like a bunch of overlap, then we'll end at 8, at 9. We'll see how things shake out.
Yes, the good one. Castle of Cagliostro.
By the way, did you guys know, because I didn't know this for the longest time, that like, I almost said Lupe Fiasco. That's not quite right.
Kick push coast.
Well, he did reference Lupin the Third once. In
That doesn't surprise me in the
in his
slightest.
verse on Touch the Sky by Kanye West. Lupe steal like Lupin the Third.
I have watched four anime movies in my lifetime. One of them is this movie. It's good. I like it.
I have watched probably more than 4, but not like too many.
Senegata is good. Senegata is wacky and loyal.
The last
Also
anime
very
film.
That's good.
What?
Senegata is good.
Who's that?
He's also stupid. The cop that follows Lupin.
Oh, okay. I'm not like familiar with anything Lupin, so I didn't know.
It's one of
Basically, there's a thief, Lupin, and then there's the guy with the sword.
Okay.
Forget his name. The gunman, G-Gun, and the girl, Twin Peaks, Laura Palmer.
Interesting.
It's always been one of those things that I've had like a cursory knowledge of and have been curious about in the past, but never enough to really like act on and watch.
Yeah, it's like Power Rangers or something like that for me. Like, it's just kind of on the edge of my pop cultural awareness. Or like,
No, CC, I'm pretty sure it's Sword Guy. The samurai dude. Old timer. But not Govan. That's not his name.
are you arguing about anime?
Oh,
What
yeah.
a nerd!
Your favorite waifu is trash. That's all I got.
DAE. The anime industry is dying. Picture of, like, random still from a slice of life anime from 5 years ago.
Does anime is dead.
Upvote if you remember this masterpiece. Picture of Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
You know, fun fact, my brother, who has has left my presence. His name in my phone is actually Kamna.
But why?
Because we kind of love Gurren Lagann, and like he put himself in there as that.
That's
Still haven't.
Jane.
what?
I think Cherry's being sassy.
Cerise? I'm just kidding. Why? What do you mean?
If your waifu ain't gunpunk, your waifu ain't shit.
Well, I mean that's just kind of true, so I don't know if I can really dispute that. Also, I kind of feel bad for anybody who's just wandering in, like looking through the Afterbirth tag on Twitch.
We apologize.
Unless
It
it's
might actually still be Gurtate back.
is it still does it still say
It
what
still
say?
is.
Oh my god!
It still is.
Hold on, let me kill Little Horn and I'll fix that. Because we can actually get in trouble for that if I don't fix that. I don't think they ever would because there's like 5 people here, but it's technically against the terms of service. Edit shapes and forms for 6-9. Haha, 6-9. 17. Streaming. Isaac. No, we're definitely not streaming Isaac the Adventurer. Why would that be the...
Adventure.
Maybe I need to put the binding.
The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
There it is.
That was a good show.
It was a
That
good
was
That was
show.
a very weird
A couple
show.
of like Let's Plays of Punch Time Explosion, the Cartoon Network Smash Brothers ripoff, and like I don't know, it got me thinking about Flapjack again.
I missed that show, actually, kinda.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty weird.
And it came out in, like, Cartoon Network's weird, like, dark age,
The Dark Zone, yes.
after all the cartoons had ended, but before Adventure Time came out. That and, Child...
Yeah,
When C
Yeah.
and Wheel existed.
Yeah. Although they're not
I
doing...
typically remember that as the Har Har Thursdays, like, era back when they had like, that and Chowder and the last couple episodes of Foster's, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Foster's was just dying. All they really had was Chowder and Flapjack.
And then the rest was just that CN Real garbage. I mean, I don't like
Yeah.
what Cartoon Network's doing nowadays really either, but at least they're showing cartoons. Technically.
I'm excited for OK, which is by
Okay, KO?
The guy that worked on Steven Universe for a while, whose name I forget, JD something?
yeah, TMJQ.
Yeah. I was close.
Yeah, that one I'm hyped for, and I'm hoping like that they pick up Infinity Train for a series. Because that one has.
They should.
Really hope they pick up Infinity Train. That was one of the best pilot episodes of anything I've ever seen. And the fact that they... Yeah. The fact that they haven't announced anything yet makes me upset.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they do.
The thing about animation is that it takes forever for them to like decide to do like full series and then get production started on them.
Yeah,
It
I
takes,
know.
like, forever for them to get the cells back from like, Korea and stuff. So
They probably want to wait until they have some episodes already made in the pipeline if they were going to announce anything, which I get in my head, but, you know, still makes me a little sad. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Speaking of animation, boy, it has been a great week in anime, hasn't it?
Darn it, I haven't seen it yet.
I won't spoil anything, but good lord.
yeah, I think I'm waiting for. Honestly,
For what?
Netflix.
Oh, okay, you cut out for a second, yeah.
Yeah, as far as LWA goes.
That's fine. I mean, that is like the legal way to watch it, so I don't blame anybody for waiting. I'm just kind of annoyed that they, for a while, it looked like they were going to release the first 13 episodes after they aired, but now that they're waiting till the end of this month, allegedly, and we don't know when we're getting the second half of the series yet. It's just kind of annoying. What do we have in our devil deal? We've got...
Yeah,
Ceremonial Rose.
I have been enjoying LWA so far. Good things, but I'm also curious about what
happened in the last episode, yeah.
All I know is that she is involved.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I won't...
increased your sin.
Oh, yeah, so...
What is this, Sans?
The fun thing about that is
right.
that, sin is not actually a stat in the game. It doesn't do anything. Like, the robe has other effects, but it doesn't tell you what they are. What it actually does is increases your damage and gives you a black heart.
There are so many mechanics in this game.
There are a lot, and most of them are very strange. Like, for the fact that, you might have noticed this by now if you've been keeping an eye on my counters, but, tiers works like golf score, in that lower is better, so having a high tier stat is actually bad. Because you see, the stat is not rate of fire, it's delay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
that's how it goes. It goes like paladins.
It's weird, but
not Overwatch.
Yeah, not Overwatch, but
it's a different thing, darn it. it has its own terrible mistakes, but they're
original mistakes. God damn it. But
I haven't actually played it this week. It is something weird with the in-game currency again. I haven't played since then.
Yeah.
My recent FPS shenanigans have pretty much been exclusively Titanfall 2 for the past couple weeks.
I want to play that. Is the multiplayer scene still like healthy? Do you know?
Yeah. It's not like the biggest thing ever, and I tend to have more success just playing like attrition, the main like gameplay mode, versus the like side ones.
Okay.
But it's really nice. Like it surprised me because I wasn't really expecting to like the multiplayer, but I dig it a lot.
Yeah, because I played a lot of Titanfall 1. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but we live in the sticks, so this is still a thing out here. We actually rented Titanfall 1 for our 360.
That's not that unusual.
Is it unusual that we is it unusual that we rented it from a rental store?
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
I would have expected like Redbox or something.
Was it just covered in like cobwebs? I want the catcher is just this.
No.
It's just.
Okay,
it's
so
just a skeleton who's still
animated by dark magic.
You just like open the Xbox 360 case and a ghost like out of the thing.
No, okay, but here's the wildest thing about where we got it from, which is 48-hour video. The store, that particular one anyway, is really nice inside. It's like, it's the actual weirdest shit. Like, you step in there, and you're suddenly in 1999 again. They have
that
VHSs.
Sounds like nice.
And
are you sure
I want to go.
And
are
they
you sure it's just like a ghost store. Like one day you'll get like this weird.
We'll
this
go
weird
there, and it just
cursed
won't be
game.
there anymore, and we'll ask about it.
Yes.
There hasn't been a 48 hours video here in years.
Lex says, "Damn, Jane, I didn't know you lived in the suspicious. Can this place actually be found on a map?"
It's Delaware Avenue, Palmerton, Pennsylvania. But yeah, they seem to do pretty good business too. You go in there and it's mostly like very old people in there, but there is the occasional like family or whatever. And I guess this wasn't a thing when I went to school there, but the high school up there has a film club now, and I guess they rent like a video every Friday or something to watch after school. So I guess
I'd be that weird young person that would be like in there all the time. I'd be that guy.
It's a pretty neat little place. I mean, they don't have the hugest selection in the world, but they have like they have contemporary releases and stuff.
In 2017,
I don't actually have anything that actually takes physical data, except my old PS2. Because this laptop does not have a CD tray, and my Wii got stolen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, shit. After we unhooked our Xbox 360, I don't know what we could be using to like play DVDs anymore either. I guess our PS4 plays DVDs, but yeah. And it's like the weirdest thing is that stuff that came out like a month ago sits next to VHSs that have clearly been there for like longer than some of us have been alive. Like it's a fascinating place for many reasons. They also sell a lot of food for a video store, which
It sounds like. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, like, I don't remember if that was the norm or not, but like, if you really had to and you didn't care about your nutrition, you could go grocery shopping there. It wouldn't be a good idea, but you could do it.
You can do that with some of the old blockbusters around here.
Like, I don't remember. It's a lot like a Blockbuster, just it's not one. And the weird thing I think is that 48-hour video is actually a chain, but I've only ever seen that one.
Do you guys follow that last blockbuster Twitter?
Yes, I love that. Oh, I just did something very dumb. You'll see it in a minute. I'm actually gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm also gonna turn all my lights on because it's dark in here now. BRB.
Be back soon. What you laughing about?
The last blockbuster Twitter.
You know, Blockbuster is still around in like Alaska, and then I want to say there's like a couple in New Mexico or some other like southwestern state.
Probably. They're
Yeah.
always behind times anyways. I want to actually go to the store one day.
Lex says Blockbuster has like 7 stores still in the U.S. and 2 in Texas. Tejas.
Like, I want to just hang out in this store with these employees who have clearly lost their minds
I miss Blockbuster, actually. Like, my local one we used to go all the time, and then we just stopped once Redbox and Netflix happened, and like it's a beauty supply store now.
I'm not sure what our old one got turned into. I think that spot might still be empty.
Like I go into the place expecting to see videos and like video games and stuff, but I see hair. Nothing but hair.
Hello.
Hi.
And that's no and to do a callback, that's also an SCP. Probably.
Nothing but
Sounds
hair.
like it. Yes.
Hey, Lexinator, I do not live in the 90s. I live in 2002. There's a huge difference.
Hey, isn't that the year Clock Stoppers came out? Or was that 2003?
What's Clock Stoppers?
It was that one Nick movie about the watch that can stop time.
That sounds like a classic. That sounds like a classic waiting to happen.
And yeah, I actually don't remember it very well beyond premise, but I kind of want to see it again just to see if it like did anything with it.
Or if it was like, because there are some movies from back then that are like, you know, they're not Citizen Kane, but they're okay. Like the Powerpuff Girls movie, I think is pretty well regarded still. And
it was
that kind of thing.
My favorite movie from that era is definitely still Max Keeble's Big Move.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh my god.
You know what? Sorry, go on.
That movie is a mess, but I love it so much.
Mm-hmm. What was the ice cream man again?
The ice cream man was Jamie Kennedy. And he didn't have a name in the movie, just Ice Cream Man, or he was.
Why would he? Do you know the names of the guys who sell ice cream in your neighborhood? No.
Actually, funnily enough, the guy that drives a truck around here is named Dennis, and he lives not very far from my house.
Amazing.
Yep.
Interesting.
I forget what company he drives a truck for, but yeah, he comes through here once a week.
But yeah, where I don't recall Clock Stoppers very much, I could probably still recite certain parts of Max Keeble by like memory.
I'm trying to think of what my like defining young person movies were. Child, that's what those are called. Young person.
Mine was Shrek.
Oh no, I mean like even earlier than that, like when I was like maybe 5 or 6. I'm trying to think. Because I know I liked, are you guys familiar with the Homeward Bound franchise at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know that was my go-to movie for like a very long time. The fish.
What do I remember from way back? I mean, the sound of music, but that was my sister, not me. Prince of Egypt, but that was just because mom would let us watch nothing else after church.
Well, that's like a Sunday school classic. I think everybody who grew up in like an even remotely religious household knows Prince of Egypt. That and frickin' VeggieTales.
Because it was good.
It was a good movie, yeah.
There are only two good children friendly Christian franchises with like production values, good ones.
That and what?
And that's Prince of Egypt and VeggieTales.
Yeah.
That's about it.
VeggieTales was... Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen VeggieTales in a long time. I don't know if it would hold up anymore. But I'd like to think that it would.
Something pirates who don't do anything, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a lot of mileage, mileage out of those pirates.
Yeah.
They're only supposed to be like side characters in the Joseph movie, I think.
You know,
this whole
I just had a thought, and maybe this is a sign that I've finally like become too cynical for this world, but do you think that the reason that they used vegetables instead of people or animals as characters is because that they were easier to animate in the 3D software?
obviously.
That's agreed upon? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much
just behind
universally
behind
accepted reason.
Okay.
behind all early CGI projects. VeggieTales, Reboot, Toy Story.
Reboot is legendary. Plan
I
C.
think I watched
You take it.
two episodes of it.
I
Very weird.
think I've seen most of the series, if not the entire thing. It's definitely a product of its time. I don't think it really would hold up anymore.
You know what I watched? Zoids.
Zoids was great, and I will not hear an opinion to the contrary.
I don't really recall Zoids too much or Reboot, although I remember, like, my thing from the people that made Reboot was probably the Hot Wheels movies from, like, the early 2000s.
I vaguely remember those.
Yeah.
I liked Hot Wheels cars a lot. I don't think I ever saw the movies, though.
Oh, man, I'm Hot Wheels trash to this day. Like, I kind of still want the Forza, like, expansion pack that they put out for Horizon 3. That's, like, literally just,
That's
like,
a thing?
Hot Wheels stuff. That is a thing, and it is beautiful.
That's, like, maybe the single most brilliant marketing thing I've ever heard of. Because they know. They know. They
Perhaps
know.
the only thing that would make it better would be if it were Burnout.
Yeah, I'm sad what happened to that franchise. Which is...
Fuck EA.
Nothing happened to that franchise. They just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
I still remember. I still remember when I had to apologize to Trey about Burnout. You were right. It was good.
Yeah.
Just took me a while to accept how it was good.
Yeah, it's one of those
Everything in its
things.
time, my guy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's very easy to be dismissive of it because it's just like, oh, it's just crashing cars, which it is. But that's the point. It's crashing cars as an art form.
Yes, it's a very well designed, well designed game with very unique open world mechanics about crashing cars.
Yeah. All right,
You
so
have to accept that.
I don't know. You guys want to move on to something else now? I keep dying on Isaac. It's up to you guys.
Phone.
What?
Nuclear phone.
Oh boy. I mean, I can, but you're not gonna like what you see. I don't even know if I have that installed. No, actually, I don't.
Darn. Never mind then.
I have Mountain installed. You guys want to stare at a computer-generated mountain for the next 2 hours or whatever? Let me see if Super Meat Boy will stream. I would like to play some Meat Boy on Twitch.tv. It'll be embarrassing, but you know.
I'm in.
Neat.
Oh, this is gonna be real loud, ain't it? Hold on. Haven't played this in a while.
So, going back to our, like, thing from earlier with regard to old relics of times gone by,
Mm-hmm.
my room at home is kind of like a graveyard of old video game consoles that we've, like, stopped using. So, currently hooked up to my TV are my Xbox, my computer, and my brother's computer and his PS4, which he brought up here for whatever reason. But we've also got one of our two PS3s, a Dreamcast, a Wii, and an original Xbox, all in my line of sight.
That sounds like a very entertaining afternoon. If you were to get all those working again. I actually
probably could. Everything except my original Xbox. That one's dead.
I think I've told the story before, but I have an Xbox modified with something called an Executor 2 chip. And what that is I have no idea how it works, but it lets the console load games from a hard drive as opposed to from a disc. And there's like 20 or 30 games just on there if I were to get it hooked up, but I have
I remember you mentioning this.
Yeah, like I just don't have any cables for it. Hold on, sorry.
Lex says that they're not getting any video and neither am I.
Oh, that's because I forgot to turn the game scene on. My bad, sorry. It should come up in just a second. There we go. Meat Boy is real loud. So
system noises.
Rambunctious game. I had to turn on DS for Windows because I'm using my PlayStation controller, and this is one of those games that doesn't understand that PlayStation exists.
The rain is gone.
We have video.
Never mind.
Is it working alright? Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, I think I'm starting to hear my own audio echo back on me. That's weird. Okay, I think I fixed it. Alright. Let's meet.
The meat.
Yeah, I forgot I actually have a bunch of characters unlocked for this stuff. Is this the person that you thought was a cat girl? Jill?
I gotta.
When it loads, yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that's. Oh my god.
I think I called her. I called her Batman the first time I saw her.
I'm never gonna hear the end of that, am I?
No, it's fine. Everybody makes mistakes. But I think the Batman thing is intentional, though. Like, I think she's supposed to look like Batman.
Probably. Catwoman. So, is anybody else going to, like, make mention of the fact that Catwoman and Batman are basically living out their furry fantasies?
Wait, I have a comic like that. Hang on.
I don't know to what degree I want to entertain this line of thought. Ah, Super Meat Boy, you seem so easy until I get to, like, the 5th level.
Yeah, sounds about right.
At least it's not like I want to be the guy, or whatever. I don't like games like that.
I'm not playing that. Like...
It's...
I can handle Meat Boy because I think it's actually fair. Like, that, no.
Well, that's like an entire genre of game. They're called massacre games. I don't really care for them at all, but I actually have one installed. This is a good chuckle for you. So, you guys ever heard of Potato Man Seeks the Truth?
I bought that. I played it.
Yeah. So you know what it looks like, right, Yarrun?
Yes.
The graphical stuff, like it looks like a Commodore 64 game, basically.
Worse.
Yeah. So, I booted that up. I was thinking, this would be a good thing to do, like a short series on either stream or just Let's Play for YouTube, right? I open it up. Sorry, your computer graphics card doesn't like our game. Please update blah 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 blah, or email us at www.fuckoff.gmail.com. I mean, I got the key for free, so I can't complain too much, but really? Like, the game looks like it was made to be played on a calculator, and you're trying to tell me that my computer can't run it. I mean, I don't have a beefy rig here, but...
Also, I posted the comic I mentioned.
Oh no. Someone read it and report back to me. Why is my controller suddenly not... There we go, that was weird.
Might be too long to like, actually read.
Oh, is it, like, real long? A lot of words.
Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Ooh.
11, 12, 13 panels.
Well, this is new.
Ooh, special zone.
Yeah, I think I knew that these existed, but I forgot.
The glitch ones.
Where am I even...
That looks a lot like Osmo.
Yeah,
Like,
Osmo...
Usually, even more than Super Meat Boy even usually does.
Yeah, Osmo and Meat Boy look basically identical, honestly. In fact, I've actually played Jumper, the game Osmo is from. This game is very difficult. Jumper is a fucking nightmare. Have any of you ever played that?
Yes.
That's, like... It's unreasonable, is what it is.
I value my life and my happiness.
It's not doable.
The guy who makes the guy behind Osmo, he tends to like very difficult games, I think.
Are all of his games like that?
And Untitled Story. That
Oh,
was,
the game with the egg.
because that is difficult.
Okay, I didn't know that he was behind that. What?
Like, it starts off fine. It starts off fine and somewhat fun, but then you get to the water sections, and then the position jump section.
Yeah,
And,
you know
you
what's...
have to jump into the orbs, jump off that, and it gets insane. It just gets insane.
You know what I
I
kind
never
of
beat it.
want to stream sometime? I just thought of this because we're talking about platformers. Any of you guys ever heard of Cyclus?
Cyclist.
Or
I
it
don't think I have.
might be pronounced Cyclus. I'm not actually sure. It's like a Lithuanian word or something. It's an old freeware platformer from like 2004 or something, and it's like sort of, you just kind of explore more so than overcoming platforming challenges. There's like a couple, but it's not anything terribly intense.
Oh wait.
There's like a couple puzzles.
You mean like Niklas?
No. That's the guy that made, what is that game called? Knit Stories.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think Knit and its sequels were inspired by Cyclus, but I don't think it was made by him. It's a cool game.
Don't believe I have. Might have to check it out.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's still free, so it's one of those things where it's, it's a matter of time.
Chill platformers are cool.
Yeah, there's not enough of them anymore. Everything, as much as I love Super Meat Boy. Sorry, what?
Fez is probably my like favorite in that like little subgenre of like games that aren't necessarily like built on the idea of like
testing your
winning.
reflexes, yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
I mean, obviously there's still like a challenge, but it's not done to the degree where you find yourself like throwing the controller.
Yeah.
Like you would with this.
I mean, as much as I love Super Meat Boy, it has kind of made it so that most indie platformers are this kind of, like there was
Yeah.
There's just like a lot of games that want to be Super Meat Boy very badly.
Jane,
What?
when you get to when you get to the far end, dissolve the block, then jump up and wait.
Jump up to where?
Dissolve it, and then wait.
You know what other kind of platform?
Not wait forever, but wait until a good
Oh,
spot to go down.
you're trying to give me okay, I thought you were trying to clue me in on some kind of secret or something. Okay. No, I know how to do these, I'm just not good. That's the actual truth of the matter.
Boss battle.
But yeah, we need more.
Boss battle.
We need more 3D platformers.
Well,
Oh, did you hear Bubsy? They're actually Bubsy
That's
3D.
2.5D. Fuck you. Shut up.
There's this great new game coming out. It's called Bubsy Return of the Woolies. I have to be honest though, like,
oh my god.
I would love if that game came out and was like fucking amazing.
Actually good.
Like, not just good,
Yes.
but like incredible. I don't think it will happen, but I would love it to, just because that's
If
such a
Bubsy 3D became like the new Mario, the new game changer for platformers. I'd buy it.
Oh my god. I can't believe we're having Bubsy discourse in the year of our Lord 2017.
Oh, Lord. I think that might be the weirdest thing. Like, there's a lot of weird things that have happened over the past couple years. I think Bubsy Reboot might be the strangest.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
everything
it's
else
up there.
has had, like, an outside explanation. Like, oh, well, if you followed X for so long, you'd understand why Y happened.
But there's no explanation for
No,
Bubsy.
no, Bubsy just... Like, I don't even know...
That's for good reason.
Maybe, like, they wanted to make a game to defend their IP, because I know the Arcane kids have used Bubsy before, and they're weird, like, fucking art games. But that's the only thing I can think of. Or they're trying to bank on the infamy of the brand, which the trailer
Probably a little of both.
didn't really make it seem that way, but I don't know, maybe.
Oh, believe me, that's a fact. Like, there's no way in hell that they came up with the idea, hey, let's bring back Bubsy, without knowing that freaking 3D is infamous as one of the most terrible games of the PS1 generation.
Yeah, well,
Like,
all
come
of them I thought were, like, very bad. Like, there hasn't been a good Bubsy game yet. Was
Like,
my...
the first
There's a brand
two
that-
were regarded as pretty milquetoast, but
Okay.
the third one is
There's
like...
a brand that is inherently flawed, like Gex.
I
Listen.
actually want, like, a modern Gex reboot that's, like, good.
It's tail
Yes,
time.
but Gex is still flawed.
I've never actually played Gex, but, like,
It's...
I still want that.
He's the
It's
Geico
actually
Gecko's
one of the
cooler
first-
cousin.
It is one of the first console games I've ever played.
Really?
My dad used to drag us on trips to go visit his clients. And one of them for some reason had a PS1 with Gex on it.
That's...
And I played the heck out of that game for the 2 hours we were there. And then when I was older, I found it again on like an emulator, and it was just like, it was supposed to be good. It was supposed to be good, darn it.
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
The Gexai are evil.
Did you ever hear the tragedy about Plagueis the Wise?
Wait, is it Plagueis? That's actually worse than how I thought it was. I thought it was
I don't know.
Plagueis or something.
It's Plagueis.
It's lame, is what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
People
Good meme though. Good
people
meme.
sometimes try to tell me that I should watch the Star Wars films, but if I do that, I have to watch the prequels, and I don't really want to do that.
You really don't, though.
Yeah, but
I still
like,
haven't.
you don't have to, but there's the cultural expectation that you did. So it becomes
have
like, ooh,
I still
this.
haven't watched any Star any any Star Wars films.
And
or
me
Harry
neither.
Potter.
Children.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
My
Rings.
deprived
Well,
children.
Lord of the Rings I have seen because my stepdad used to make me watch all of them in a row. Because that was his idea of a father-son bonding experience.
Oh man, I remember when I tried to watch like not even the entire series, the first one as a kid, I fell asleep.
They're
No.
very long movies.
One note then.
Yeah,
did
they
see-
are pretty long.
I did see The Hobbit, and The Hobbit should be burned.
It's
Hobbit
not a
should be burned.
it's not a very good film, no.
It is an atrocity both filmmaking and to the original material.
I like the Hobbit book a lot. It's the only Lord of the Rings thing I've ever read.
It's a good book. It's a
Mhm.
very good book. It's fun, and joyful, and not supposed to be epic.
That sounds like precisely the opposite of what the film ended up being.
Yes. You don't even.
I think a lot
The
of
battle of five armies. The third film. That's like 5 pages in the book.
I think everything you need to know about the Hobbit's tone is summed up by the fact that the evil dragon is named Smaug. It's just very
Or the fact that.
Smaug.
Or the fact that. No wait, Lake Town. It's named Lake Town. That's it.
I had to read The Hobbit for my mythology class in high school. It was very, very good. I liked it a good deal.
Jane, don't try to make that last jump.
Why?
Land on the ledge. Oh, land on the ledge.
Ah, look, there's a
And then
ledge.
jump.
Look at
There
that.
is a ledge.
I knew I had you guys around for a reason. I don't know why I decided to start playing as the robot from Mechanarium or whatever it's called, but he's cute.
Machinarium.
Because he's cute.
He is. His game is good too.
I've never played it.
It's one of those ones that I've wanted to check out for a while now, but haven't actually gotten the chance to get around to.
It's
I think I
fairly
might have it on home.
it's fairly expansive point and click dealing.
Is he the only character in this game that's not from an action game? I think he might be.
Steve, Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, that's true. Although I don't know. Minecraft's kind of half and half. There's something I could do if we wanted to like get into classic streaming games territory. I could get Minecraft again.
No.
No.
Too many memories. Too many memories.
I
I'm not going back there.
actually like Minecraft a good deal, but
I did too. Just I have bad memories. I just have bad memories associated with it. I don't experience my life. It's weird. It's complicated.
Minecraft is very
Stop
middle
trying to
school
use
to
double
me.
jump.
but why?
Stop trying to use double jump. It's not vertical.
But why? But why?
Jane.
But why? Maybe after a couple more levels we'll play something else, because my fingers are starting to hurt.
Such is the natural conclusion of every Meat Boy session.
Yep. Yeah. Did another streamer and an acquaintance of mine, Nick Rockley Smile, he once played through this entire game with his feet.
Why?
He really likes Meat Boy. It was like a subscriber goal, I think. He, when I say that he is an acquaintance, I mean we talk on Twitter sometime. He's like internet famous, you know.
I know who Nick is.
Do
Vaguely.
you?
Vaguely.
Do you?
You've
I watched
mentioned
him
him before, at
play
least.
Shadow Complex once.
I don't remember him playing Shadow Complex. That must have been a while ago. He also got really mad about islands on the NLSS the other day. That was fun.
Islands?
Islands. Yeah, he was doing a bit, and I don't think anybody else realized he was doing a bit. It was
Like
pretty...
Islands
Adventure
was-
Time?
What?
Adventure Time Islands or something else?
Nah, just like islands as a concept.
Adventure Time has moved into strange territory at this point.
It really has, but at the same time, I still have like that interest, and I plan to come back to it eventually.
Yeah, I think when the series concludes, I'm just gonna like... I might try to put a group watch together or something. And we'll just like watch the whole like last season or something. I don't know. Depends on what people want to do.
I don't think I'm going back.
No?
No.
I like it because it is like, I don't know how to put it. Kind of has the feeling of a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that went off the rails at some point, but like in a good way. That's
For
my
me, it's
feelings
one of
anyway.
those like formative experiences, like of my adolescence, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody I
Yeah,
knew in
that's
high
good.
school was big into Adventure Time, or at least all my friends were.
Yeah, I didn't actually watch much of it until college. That was
Okay.
more for curiosity's sake.
That
And not
makes
having
sense.
anything else to watch at the time.
That's fair. I wonder what that experience is now for people who are in high school now. I guess like Steven Universe probably, right?
Yeah.
Steven Universe.
I have to imagine it's that. I can't imagine what else it would be unless there's something really good airing that I don't know about. As far as like Western cartoon shows go, I mean. I don't think I can do this, eh?
Hmm.
Where's...
Maybe you can't do it with
Yeah,
this character.
do it as like Jill, I guess. She floats.
She floats.
She float. What I like a lot about Jill in this game is that it instantly turns Super Meat Boy into a lesbian romance adventure epic. Am I wrong?
Not really. You're right.
Okay. Whoop. 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 There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end things on a good note.
I'm Batman.
It is 9 o'clock.
Goddamn man bot.
Let me consult someone about something real quick. I need to see a thing.
Consult the orb.
Yeah, definitely the orb.
The orb knows all.
What would you guys be interested in seeing after?
I think at this point we should probably like try to save Gungeon for the next one.
Yeah. Alright, well, do you want me to fire up Grip Tape Backbone?
Didn't Shredney want to be part of that?
He did,
He did.
but I kind of want to make that, like, rotating regular game too, because it's very nice and relaxing, like a good thing to put at the end of the stream. You know what I mean?
But paint, though.
Yeah, but like, I'm not actually good at art.
When's that stopped you before?
Hey, that's rude. Nah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
It's all love.
Now, I mean, if nobody minds, we'll do grip tape for a bit. And then maybe I can do like 10 minutes of paint at the very end of the stream. Is that okay with everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my kitten has come up to say hello. Hello, Cloud. And as always, let me know how the levels sound and such. Graphics quality. By the way, this is one of my favorite things about this entire game. I'm actually going to put up a screen region specifically for this. Window capture, grip tape, backbone config. Do look at what the only graphics quality option is when it finishes its thing. When you catch up, I mean. Input. Yeah, that's fine.
Graphics quality, aesthetic.
That is the only option.
That's it.
It's
Aesthetics will go home.
It's aesthetic or nothing.
It's my voice.
What?
It's my voice. Well, a voice.
Oh, the volume mixer. Game capture.
I'm singing. No, but I was like, sorry.
Grip
Sorry.
tape, backbone. That's okay. We all have a song inside of us.
I have like 9.
relatable.
That many?
That's low for me.
It doesn't seem to be showing up. Is it showing up for you guys?
I don't see it yet.
That's a problem. Let me try capturing the window instead of the game. That just shows my Windows XP thing? Maybe there's a way I can launch this in a window. Hold on. Hold on. Everything's gotta be a production. Here we go. 6. It's a little small, but it should work. Order, position size, fit the screen. There we go. I think that's showing up properly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Alright, we got it.
There we go. We'll watch the opening cinematic. It's like 1 minute long.
I think the only two games I know that have actual live action intros. This and Brutal Legends.
Hmm.
The mouse is
It
a
has
mouse.
actual
I forgot that you
live-
have to actually click
just fucking-
to do that.
Okay.
The game itself, I should point out, is not a full motion video game. It's, you know, just to clear up that misconception before it starts.
It's like a night trap, but with skateboards.
A little bit. The intro is, anyway.
Loading Purgatory.
Yep. You guys remember Skate Heaven from the one Tony Hawk game?
Yeah.
This is Skate
No.
Purgatory.
Nice.
It's taking an oddly long time to
And
load.
right now we are in the process of dying.
That's the general
Can't see that
implication, yeah.
Because Jane muted the audio.
I read something about one of the tips here. It said something in French about mom being dead.
What?
Maman.
Maman et morte.
Oh, that's interesting. Taking an awful long time to load. I hope it's not gonna just explode on me.
Someone will have to VOD is available.
What?
Someone will have to translate it once the VOD's available or something.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not loading. I'm gonna give it another minute or two. I'm actually gonna use the bathroom real quick. Hopefully by the time I come back it'll have loaded. Cricket, shut up.
I see you, Macintosh Plus.
One of these days, I'll make Vaporwave. Just gotta train hard and eat my vegetables, and I'll do it. Just you wait.
Just believe in the heart of the cards.
Have you actually ever looked into Yu-Gi-Oh? This is actually insane.
I haven't. I only really am familiar with it through cultural osmosis.
Just
you know.
do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Find Nanny Tamlin. And just ask him to talk to you for 5 minutes about Yu-Gi-Oh. It'll be educational.
I will learn a lot. One of the YouTubers I watched was making Yu-Gi-Oh references today, so it's been on my mind, I guess.
The French
Yeah,
thing
that still
is
ain't working, huh?
Ajwati Maman is mort.
Hey, Yarrun.
You know what? I can translate this. Give me a moment.
Yo, Yarrun.
Yeah?
My brother is playing Paladins.
Which character?
What's Spawn Dude's name?
Oh, are we
Spawn
in?
Dude?
Here we go. Finally.
Androxus, he says.
He's flank trash.
Flank trash, he said.
Yes.
He says he's flank trash.
Why is it all in black and white? This is interesting. Also, the mouse is all fucked up and jeez.
Kick, push, kick, push.
Aesthetic, yeah, that's the problem. Is that
Oh, yeah.
it's not aesthetic right now. It's grainy. I don't know why it's being difficult.
You gotta move first.
I'm trying to. It's not doing nothing.
Huh. Weird.
All right, let me look
Yeah.
at the README file. Maybe there's something in here about this. Haha, made you look. Well, that's useful.
Androxus is basically sort of like the tracer of paladins in terms of gameplay.
No.
Funnily enough.
He's talking about. He's still looking at all the characters and stuff, and I saw that there's one named Fernando, and I'm being a jerk and complaining because I had a teacher named Fernando that was a dick.
That's actually he is actually my main.
Fernando's your main.
Yes.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah,
Oh, hi, Gob.
yeah, if anybody
Hello.
wants to hop over to Gob's Lupin the Third stream, they can. We're gonna stay live for a little bit while yet as I figure out what I can play on my computer that won't disintegrate upon contact with OBS. So,
Yeah. Oh wait, I translated the French thing.
what's it say?
What was it?
Today, mom is dead, or maybe yesterday. I don't know.
That's the opening lines from The Stranger by Albert Camus.
What is that?
I'm so mad. It's a book about a guy that like is an absurdist and like is kind of insufferable, and we read it in high school during my senior year, and it was the worst. Shrevney likes it though.
Huh.
Okay, but actually,
I'm so mad.
It's time.
I see a corner of something.
It's time
Think it
to
might be Bit Blaster itself.
blast some bits.
Hey.
but yeah, Paladins. I feel like I have something to say about Paladins, but not what. And when I say it won't even be remotely relevant.
Is what you have to say about how it's not Overwatch?
Well, obviously, but
It was in development first.
yes.
That is actually true. I think, anyway.
Isn't that like a meme now? The fact that it was in development first.
It was actually.
It's like a fandom meme, yeah.
Poor Paladins.
They more ripped off a combination of TF2 and their own earlier work,
Smite.
which is also Smite, which is also what Blizzard did with Overwatch to an extent.
What earlier thing does Overwatch draw on? Oh, Overlord. That canceled MMO. That I forgot
Yeah,
about. Titan, that was it.
That thing.
Yeah. Hey guys, did you hear the Battleborn went free to play?
What?
Battleborn, the FPS by Gearbox.
Yeah, I did.
It's free to play now.
Hooray.
I'm still not gonna play it.
Me neither.
I legitimately feel bad for them because the gameplay does actually feel unfun, but the designs are good. The character designs are good.
Yeah, but I mean,
Character designs are good.
like, you could
watch F House out of the water.
you could play, like, a good game such as, for example, Tetris, instead of
Oh my god.
instead of a game that's bad and not very fun. It's just one of those things. Ooh, they changed the
Yeah.
graphic on the laser lance. That's neat.
Battleborn has. Okay, so snipers. You all know snipers, right?
Do I know any personally? No. swimming in the ocean.
Narwhal. Yes, what I meant. Yes, what I meant. What I meant to say was, with Battleborn, Paladins, and Overwatch all have their own default sniper character.
Yes.
Overwatch has
Widow.
who's just a bunch of stereotypes about snipers. Paladins has Canesta, which isn't much better. And Battleborn has a robot who's also a butler who hates the poor, and his sniper rifle is this umbrella, and he has robotic owls that will home in on your enemies. See, that is good. That is unequivocally good. I feel bad that all that good design is chained to a game that didn't sell well.
Yup. Anyway, I'm playing Isaac again because I could barely hear you guys over Bit Blaster, and I can't figure out how to make it soft enough that I actually could hear you. And also, I kind of just wanted to play again. And hey, 8-inch nails. I like this item.
Yeah, my big thing with Battleborn is simply that I'm not like okay, shut up.
What's going on back
Yeah.
there? Is everything alright?
Let's see, were you talking to me? Oh, sorry.
Tell him I said hi.
I thought he.
Jane says hi.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I thought he was talking to me when I said I didn't like because he actually kind of likes League a little bit. Not enough to play it like regularly, but he still likes it.
Actually, there's a funny story there. Somebody I knew in high school, a fairly close friend of mine actually, has been like trying to become a professional League player for a long time now. I don't quite
Right.
know how that's working out for him, but it's just an odd development. Especially since, for most of the time that I knew him, he wanted to play basketball.
That's basically the same thing.
Yeah, basketball and League of Legends, exactly identical.
But yeah, MOBAs are not my thing. I tried League of Legends once to make friends with the girl, but it's so boring.
I would like them more if the communities were less stupid.
That too.
Because I've played Dota and I actually like it a good deal, but it's just one of those things where you need to play with friends or there's just no chance.
Let's be honest. All internet communities based around popular games are trash. Remember
Mhm.
Hearthstone?
Yes,
Hearthstone?
I remember Hearthstone. I remember it fondly. Rest in peace, my fair prince. Gotta.
What happened to Hearthstone?
It's bad now. Is the short version.
Dinosaur, Dinos happened. Dinos and quests.
Yeah, it's like
And the quests ruined everything.
that, and also like a larger problem about not knowing who it wants to kind of court with how they design and balance their cards, and just general fuckery, really.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah,
Dragons. Dinos. You can just really just blame it all on dinos.
you couldn't just blame it all on dinos, too. I mean, that's what I do in real life. Do
Raptor
do
ate my homework.
do. Fucking Utah Raptors.
Hey, he's nice. He cares about corn.
He cares about a lot of things.
He does actually. Like, there are at least 2 or 3 ships in Dinosaur Cops, which is like, it's just like Youth Raptor and corn. I don't get it. What's the connection?
Corn prices.
You know, the Native Americans call it maize.
God, we're back to that. Yeah, there's all sorts of weird continuity within dinosaur comics.
Dinosaur Comics is a fascinating media property for a variety of reasons. That's the only one of the Truth and Beauty Bombs comics that's still running, right?
It was derived from the same place as Soft World.
I think so.
Interesting. But yeah, I think maybe Wondermark was Wondermark part of it.
What?
Wondermark, the one with the one that's just pastiches of old time art.
Oh, maybe. Also, is Trey still here, or did he get, like, dragged off?
I think he and his brother are having sibling time.
I see.
Doesn't have it.
Alright.
It's one for development.
I hope he's alright.
It's sibling time. He'll be fine.
I just heard something about a shirt, and then I don't know. Don't really quite know what happened after that. Hello?
Hi.
You back?
How's sibling time?
Oh, I'm just like muting the mic when I'm not talking, just because my brother's playing first person shooters.
Actually, after this, you should give me your brother's high-res name. I want to see how good he is at Paladins.
I think he's on the PlayStation 4.
Later, at some point. I'll have to test them.
1v1 me, etc.
And I need someone to play in parties with for quests. And
Well, he's playing as Sky right now.
that's even worse playing Ash.
I don't think he realizes quite how much of his commentary is making it to our ears. Because it's like most of it. Not that I care too much, but it you know.
I mean, there was a reason I have the mic.
These are my... No, these are... I mean, it's just truth. Sky is trash. That is fundamentally agreed upon by
Well, he can't hear you.
the community.
Hearing is impeccable. I know, because you're deaf.
Oh my god. I'm so tired.
Tell us why, Trey. Tell us why.
This is the shit I deal with on a daily basis.
I mean, it's better than my siblings who, like, never want to go outside or anything.
Oh, he doesn't ever want to go outside either.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's universal.
Outside can suck my...
Thank you for censoring yourself.
Yes, this is a family-friendly.
My audio
a family friendly stream where we say words like cunt.
And mine is Isaac.
I hope you guys notice that he's looper than I am. More loot.
Ah.
He cried. AJ cried. He cried.
Was that the, like, selection sound from Pokemon that I just heard in the background?
I don't believe so.
That's what it sounded like.
Probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of curse words in the song you say.
I don't know what that would have been.
Heck, maybe it was in Isaac and I just never paid attention to it.
Shruggity shrug shrug.
We'll probably stop after this run just because my hands are starting to get tired. Oop, I got hit.
I've actually needed to take my medicine for a while.
Oh, well, like, you can go do that. You don't need to wait up for
No,
me.
I can last these last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it's going to be that long because I'm down to half a heart here. Oh, there we go.
That I can't take medicine and talk at the same time.
Yarrun, he says your main is annoying.
Damn right he is.
Yarrun says damn right he is.
I know. Shit.
My record, damn it.
Well, on that note,
Oh my.
on that note, thank you for coming out, everybody.
My
Great.
name's Trevor, whatever.
Oh, shit, you're not
And this is whatever works. Goodbye.